Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome to A Small World.
And I am Brittany.
And I'm Walter.
And we decided to start a channel.
Woo-hoo.
So a little bit about why we decided to start a channel. We've been getting a lot of questions and people writing us and messaging us on social media or just chatting with us about being engaged, dating, newlywed life, how's it going, how we like it, buying a home, all of that stuff. So we decided to start a channel just to create content about that and kind of create a little hobby for the both of us. So we would love for you guys to subscribe to our channel.
Hit the like button.
Thumbs up the video, share it out, and subscribe to our channel and become a member of the Small Squad. So a little bit about ourselves. We got married May 30th, 2015
in Pensacola.
We got engaged on my birthday, April 11th, 2014. So we've been married almost 2 years. We just recently bought a house.
Yes.
Well, we built a house. What else? Oh, so 5 days before our first year anniversary, May 25th, what happened?
We signed over the keys to the house, right?
No, we signed the contract to start building the house.
Correct.
Oh my God. So
as y'all can see, I'm the character.
I'm a character. So November 21st, we finally ended our journey of building a house, and we closed on our house that we built. Of course, you can see it behind us.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Yes, and we're so happy we moved
Grateful.
in. Yeah, it's been a journey, but we've been blessed. So
Majorly.
you guys will see a little bit more about that. We videotaped like all the steps that we went through and everything that we went through, so you guys will see that.
You'll see about OCD too. Stay tuned.
It's a journey, but I wouldn't trade it for anything because we are so happy to have our own house. We met, well, I guess we'll get into that later, but I am a marketing manager, and
I'm in human resources for a popular furniture company here in the Central Florida area.
And that's a little bit about ourselves, I guess.
Yes. So tell us a little bit where you're from.
Why is he acting like we in the interview? I'm from Pensacola, Florida, born and raised in Florida. I am a Florida girl, true and true.
Yes.
And
she's never lived outside of the U.S. I mean, of Florida.
Neither have you.
Hey, but a little bit about myself. I'm Walter Small, of course. Originally from Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town.
Chi-town, stand up. My whole family is Jamaican, country Jamaican family. From St. Catherine and Linstead and Kingston. They currently live right now in Melbourne, Florida. So I went from Chicago down to Melbourne, Florida, and then I've been in Florida ever since.
Yes.
Love this place.
Yes. And so we decided to set down roots in Tampa, Florida. We're in a suburb of Tampa, and we're loving it so far.
813.
So that's a little bit about us. And I guess our first video will be about the husband-wife tag. But before that, I just wanted to say that we're excited about starting our channel, and we've been saying that we want to do it for so long. So we're finally, for 2017, doing it, and we're excited about it. We hope you guys watch and enjoy what we have to say and all of our shenanigans.
And embark on this journey, because
yes,
it's going to be a fun one.
Yes, it will be. And with this character, there's no choice. So we'll start with the husband and wife tag. Okay, where did we meet?
We met in Tallahassee, Florida. At the time, I was going to Florida State University. Go Noles.
Oh yeah, we didn't even say that. I am a graduate of Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. Go Rattlers! I am a pretty much third generation Rattler. My whole family went there. So we met in Tallahassee. My parents and my family are from Tallahassee. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, so I am a true Rattler. But we met in Tallahassee, where FSU and FAMU are. We actually met at a party. He don't want to say what kind of party it was.
You know I don't want to say what type of party
it was a Sigma party. And let's go back. He is a Q. You will be able to see it. See what I'm talking about? You'll be able to see it through all of our videos because that's all he wears, all he does. Purple and gold, everything. I literally have to do a whole load of purple clothes, nonetheless. Oh, and I'm an AKA Ski Wee. So, why are you looking like that?
Nah, we like that.
You know you glad you got an AKA?
Oh, yeah.
So, tell us how we met.
Yeah, so at the Sigma party, which is called Goombay, you know, shout out to, you know, those juice parties back in the day.
Yes.
In Tallahassee, one of the best parties ever. We went out, it was a fairground party, and just across the way I saw this tall, beautiful caramel lady. So this is towards the end of the party, but I think I gradually found my way over to you. I briskly scooped you up, and then from there we have not been separated. You jumped on my back, and we've
ever since.
And we've been together ever
Pretty
since.
much. He won't tell you how it's been a whole process of how he got my number and everything else. That'll be another story. But that's pretty much how we met at a party. What was our first date? I will share. Our first date was at Savannah's Country Buffet, home of the $2 breakfast.
Shout out to Savannah's.
Yeah, shout out to Savannah's.
That breakfast still good.
We are regulars there.
Every time we go up to Tallahassee, we still go to Savannah. And then they still know us.
Yes, they saw us pretty much grow up, so they're so like such a warm family.
Go to Tallahassee, go to Savannah's breakfast.
It's on Gaines Street, right?
Yes, it's on
Gaines Street. But anyway, it was $2 breakfast. We were broke college students, but I knew then that whatever he always told me, whatever he had, I had, and whatever he was going to give me the world no matter what. At the time, that's all we had, and he spent his last to make sure he took me on a breakfast date, and I was happy with it because I'd never been there before. But I knew he always promised that he was gonna, you know, do everything for me and give me everything that I want, and he's never failed.
Yeah.
So that was
early on too.
Yes, cheat ladies, don't go away from them cheat dates. You never know. Hey, they got potential.
It's the thought that matters.
It really is. Where was our first kiss?
Ooh. So
I don't think we remember.
Yeah. I mean, it was Tallahassee. A lot of crazy nights in Tallahassee. We probably was drinking a little bit.
Yeah, I don't remember. Hey, all you know, he's still kissing me.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years later.
Yes, babe.
Did you know that I was the one?
Yes, I did. Well, it was across, of course, a journey of time that I realized she was the one. You know, you just don't get that love at first sight all the time. But I'll tell you this, there was a lot of different steps for me saying, I had to step back and say, oh, nah, be Jeff. She could be the one. And then I kept saying that to myself throughout this whole time, even to the point where, you know, I proposed to her in Jamaica. So
yes.
And then she's the one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She's with me now.
We got engaged in Jamaica.
Shout out to
his home country. I'm not really his home country, but I mean, his whole family.
Our whole family's
from Jamaica, so that's where we proposed. Did I know you were the one? I kind of fought it a lot. Because, I mean, he was a pretty infamous Q, and my dad told me, stay away from them Qs. He's an alpha. He was like, don't be going there for a house. Stay away from them Qs. And look what happened. So, I mean, I kind of fought it, but I feel like I knew, you know, maybe a year or two in that you were the one. I mean, we were so young. We were 21.
Yes.
So, and like now we're 29. We're only 3 months apart.
She's a cougar.
So, I mean, we were pretty young, so we pretty much grew up together.
We did.
Like our adulthood. So
we did.
That's how, I mean, it's
different. A lot of grinding.
When did you meet the family? So, of course, like I told you, my family is from Tallahassee. And they were always there, FAMU home games, family get-togethers, all that kind of stuff. So he was always around my family.
So it was easy for me to meet the family. The craziest thing is they have the house that her grandparents lived in, that's still in Tallahassee right now, owned by the Jefferson family. Shout out to the Jefferson family
my maiden
for
name.
creating such a beautiful woman.
We trying to get some brownie points.
Oh yeah, that's what you gotta
More
do.
than brownie points.
But hey, they had a family reunion.
Like we always, okay, so my grandparents were married for 69 years before they passed away, 13 days apart in 2006.
Yeah.
Their anniversary is on Valentine's Day, February 14th. So every February we go and everyone comes to town and we just have a family, kind of like a reunion, a get together, and we just commemorate them. We go to the old neighborhood where their house was. So he has been going there for
a long time.
Ever.
I'll tell you this.
We were in
man.
college, so he was always with me.
You got to be able to survive that Jefferson.
Yes, my family is a true Southern family. I am a true Southern girl, loud and proud.
I felt like I walked in and it was nothing but questions being shot at me, but it was for good measure, and that's another reason why I felt like she could be the one. Her family was, so loving, and I was just the boyfriend at the time, and they opened their arms up to me and fed me, made me feel good, and I got me a nice little nickname too.
Yes, they call him Sunny Boy.
Sunny Boy.
Everybody gets a nickname in the family.
Right up the house.
Because he has such a bright smile, they said. So, yes. Do we have traditions? Okay, so a few of our traditions are, we have to listen to Atomic Dog by George Clinton, the extended version, every time we go on a road trip. It never fails.
Be anywhere.
It never fails. So
Atomic Dog has to be either played in the beginning, the middle, or the end. So
yeah, it's ridiculous.
The longest extended version too.
What else? Okay, we always go on a New Year's trip with his line brothers and their wives, and we're all a big family. So we all go on a road trip, or not, some kind of vacation or something like that.
Yeah, New Year's has always been a time where Jeff and I have been together. I think only one time
for your 5-year
for my 5-year anniversary.
But yeah, we're always do that. My family has a lot of traditions with Christmas. We love the holidays.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna be starting our own traditions with our family.
Yes.
So we'll come up with more of those, but
should be fun.
It should be fun. What was our first road trip? Our first road trip was to Orlando, which was our first Valentine's Day. And he surprised me with a trip to Universal Studios.
Hours of Adventure.
Yes. And that was actually the trip where I met his parents. Like, we weren't even like official. Back then you talk and then you be official and all that stuff. So
all that in between.
So we were just like dating then. And so he took me to Universal Studios, and then we ended up going to his parents' house.
Oh yeah, so there was a tragedy that happened that caused us to go south of Fort Lauderdale, and of course after the trip, and of course, like I said before, this is the reason why I knew B. Jeff could be the one. It was off of a whim that we had to go down to Fort Lauderdale, and she did not hesitate to say, hey, let's go. So we jumped in the car, went down. It's about a 3.5-hour drive to Fort Lauderdale. It was there for one of my close friends, my line brother. And then we drove back up 95. Now, we was going back up 95 because my hometown, Melbourne, Florida, shout out to Countdown County. Yeah, this big. Palm Bay, Melbourne. But my parents lived in Melbourne. So I said, I can't come on this side of the coast and not see my parents. So I gave her that look like, I'm about to go down to the small house. Are you ready?
This was my face. Because all we had was like amusement park, beach clothes. I had spaghetti strap on. Now, if anybody knows me, knows that I do not meet someone's parents like that, like with my arms showing all out. My mama taught me better than that. I am a true Southern girl. I was like, you have to go to the Walmart so I can get a shirt, because I'm not meeting your mama like that.
Having everything that we need.
Yes, I think I had to get like a $5 shirt because I was not going, and she think I'm a Jezebel. No ma'am. I had to come correct.
But because she did it that way, that's how you become the one.
Yes.
So we went down to my house in Melbourne, Florida. She actually got to meet my mom. She's a tough cookie to crack.
Who said I love you first? I said I love you first because I knew I loved him. Okay.
She played hard to get in the beginning. I played hard to get in the middle. That's how you become one.
Yes, I said I love you first because I mean I was in love. What can I say?
I'm in love.
And when was it? I don't remember, but I do remember when he told me that he loved me. We were like at this I think we were in the club, and Mary J. Blige Sweet Thing came on, and he started singing in my ear. And then it was like, I will love you anyway, that part. And then he's like, I was like, huh? He was like, I love you. And it was so sweet. So we played that Sweet Thing song actually at our wedding. We were cutting the cake.
Oh, sweet thing.
Yes. Okay.
Don't you know you're my everything?
Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Well, I would say I am the CEO. But
I'm
this
everything
woman here,
else.
she is everything else.
Yes, he is CEO of our family.
You should say, I'm every woman.
Yes, 'cause I am every woman.
She holds it down.
Yes, he is the CEO, and I'll explain that because we are in a Christ-filled marriage. We, of course, are Christians and we love God. And in those teachings, we know that, you know, the man is the head of the household. So all those small decisions, like stuff about the house, where we going, all them little things like that, I handle, and whatever else, and it's not a big deal for, it's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. He's pretty much like go with the flow. So I'm the one that's like type A, want to make sure everything's right and go through all those decisions like that. But now if it's a big deal, like a big life-changing decision for our family, he gets the final word. But I mean, honestly, I would not, like, if we wouldn't be together if I didn't trust that he had my best interest at heart. As far as like moving to Tampa,
yes.
Getting a 1-bedroom apartment so we could save money for our house, which we'll talk more about. All those things are decisions that, you know, he had the final say on, and so far it's been good. We've been blessed. So what can we say?
Be a good leader.
And I won't say, you know, it works for everyone, but it works for our family.
Oh yeah, it does.
So I mean, I don't want for anything. He spoils me. So I mean.
Go with the flow.
So yeah, so I mean, if he's happy, I'm happy. And happy wife,
happy life.
Boom. If I'm sitting in front of the TV, what am I watching?
There's either a Real Housewife or something on, which I don't say I don't like, but man, it just proves, man, they have really mastered getting it into people's household, and it don't matter if you black, you white, Hispanic, mob wives, Atlanta wives, LA wives, whatever it is, they're all the same. They're the same. At the end of the day, it's all the same. But however, I would say another thing, Bring It On. Hey, we really like that show.
I love Bring It On. Coach D, DD4L.
Yeah.
I love dance. I danced for 15 years. So, well, no, more, 17 years. I danced 15 years, like traditional type dance, ballet type jazz. Then I went to FAMU and I did like a dance team called Venom.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a good thing. It's great black kids, young black kids that are trying to get better in life. She teaches them about life, and it's a good show. And
I can tell it's doing really good because the people in her program getting scholarships to college, and that's at the end of the day what I'm all about.
He likes that kind of stuff. Yeah. Now, if he's sitting in front of the TV, it's ESPN, sports. ESPN, any kind of sports, any kind of football. I think his favorite. I love watching football too.
What'd you say my favorite is?
What, to watch on TV?
Yeah, what you think?
He likes college football the best.
Football.
We both love college football. I can watch whoever.
Go Noles.
Like, and I prefer the SEC, so I can watch any SEC game. We finally selected that. Yeah. And of course, if there's a HBCU on, you know I'm gonna wait at least till halftime and
shout out to ESPN for putting HBCUs on.
FAMU's been on there a few times.
Yeah.
So he watches sports like no other. Let's see, what's the next question?
College football, NFL, NBA, MMA, I mean all that.
What dressing do I get on my salad?
Balsamic vinaigrette.
Who?
You.
Oh, I was about to say, boy, you know you're a ranch. He is a ranch head. He put ranch on anything. He put ranch on burgers, chicken, fish, tuna,
Run it down, right?
salad, fries.
Jambalaya.
He had jambalaya. I cooked jambalaya. He put ranch on it. I'm like, you are diluting the taste and the
Kraft ranch.
artistry of it. He loves ranch.
Ranch can go with anything.
I think he would just drink ranch. He loves ranch.
The taste is such a exquisite taste.
What's the one food I don't like? Oh.
One food that you don't like?
Yeah.
One food that you don't like? I would say.
Well, you're gonna put some weight on me, so it's not a lot of foods that I don't eat.
She's still getting used to foreign foods. Put it like that.
Yes, I'm a Southern girl.
So in my family, you know, we eat all type of curry. Now, this could be from curry. Goat to curry
I don't
chicken.
like curry goat.
But she's still getting used to it. Her taste buds just have to open up. I didn't like it at first either. But hey, once the taste buds open up, she'll get a couple.
I'm a Southern girl, so I like my greens, my collard greens, my cornbread, my macaroni and cheese, oxtail.
They probably gonna
I
ask
like
you that
barbecue.
next.
I like ribs. I like all those kinds of foods. So.
But you love seafood.
Oh my God! Yes. How could I forget?
Crab
You
legs.
know me better than me. Crabs, scrimp, as they say.
Scrimps.
Mullet, catfish, and don't you judge people who eat mullet. I grew up on that. Bassa, ooh, just seafood. We're from Florida, so the seafood is fresh. I'm from Pensacola, Florida, right on the Gulf Coast.
Very fresh there.
Shrimp this big.
Jumbo
I mean,
shrimp.
whew, I'm hungry now.
Oh yeah, we gonna have some more. We gonna have some more videos on.
Yes, when we go back home, y'all be able to
because
see.
every time we go out to a restaurant,
we like do this.
We do our little thing when we judge it.
Yeah, we like Top Chef, like do our little stuff. Cause we watch that too, that in Hell's Kitchen. But we try to. We have our
Chef
little,
Ramsay.
Yeah,
That boy
we have
Clyde.
our little criteria. Like, is it a 10 for this? Ambiance, customer service. Some people are rude, so they get marked down. And the food.
We
is
gonna
the
tell
most
it like
important.
it is.
Yes.
So
we do that every time we go to a restaurant.
And overall.
But there are some amazing restaurants in Tampa.
That's why we love it here.
We go. Oh, for you, what food you don't eat?
I'm a real picky eater.
He doesn't like vegetables. He only eats salads.
Hey.
I've gotten him to start eating asparagus and green beans.
Yes.
Excuse
I can
me.
do spinach.
But who cooking that? Is that collard greens?
I'm sorry, collard greens.
He can't eat collard
don't sit well with me.
cabbage, baby. All the good side.
So is corn a vegetable or not?
I don't know. It's not.
Corn, I can do corn all
But that's
day.
not a vegetable. He eats salads. He literally eats a salad every day for lunch.
Hey,
Oh, here's a good one. We go out to eat. What is my drink?
Pomegranate martini.
Yes. That was my signature drink at the wedding. It was called the Brittini. And your drink, Jack and Coke.
Period.
Let me say Jack with a psh of Coke.
Yeah.
Heavy on the Jack.
Splash.
Double Jack and a splash of Coke. Maybe a lime if you feeling jazzy.
Yeah.
Okay. What shoe size do I wear?
8.5.
Take off the half.
8.
Yes.
But it all depends on if you wear.
Yeah, the shoe heels. You know the deal. He is a 13/14.
Yes.
He's a bad mamma jamma. If I collected anything, what would it be? Well, I feel like I do collect things. What would it be if I? What would it?
We actually do collect stuff together.
Yeah.
Shot glasses.
No, but like what?
We're gonna show you that collection
shot
later.
glass collection.
Yeah.
No, but what do I collect? I started it. It's been like at all the little things that I do and all that stuff.
Collection.
Yeah, it reminds me of my grandma, my granny. It's a type of cup.
Oh, mugs. What type of cup?
It's a type of cup. It's a type of jar.
Oh, mason jars.
Yes,
mason jars.
I collect mason jars. They remind me so much of my granny.
She's lining up the
type of cup. It's a type
lining
of
up
yes.
for me. Yes, mason jars. Oh,
my friends give me
because you can do
mason
everything in
jars.
those. You can drink out of them. You can store things in those. Yeah, that
My
she
granny
loves
used to
mason
make like preserves and jellies and stuff and put them in mason jars. We
Grape
also
jelly.
drink out of mason jars. So it reminds me of her, and I just kind of got into it, and now I've been like,
we got the little ones, we got the big ones.
Yeah,
we got
my friends get
the
one.
screw tops.
Shout outs to Tina and Caleb. They got us the mason jars with Mr. Small and Mrs. Small and our wedding date on them. So beautiful.
Even our seasoning is in mason jars.
Yeah, I have the cute little mason jar seasoning. So yes,
cool.
I love mason jars. If you collect anything, it would be probably sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
No. He has a collection of gold boots, y'all.
Shout out to the
When we
Q.
first started dating, for some reason, like he had just stopped being a Neo, but I don't know if I knew he was the one, but I was like, give me those boots, and I always stored them in a box at my house actually, and it was his like first pair of gold boots, which I want to get hung up in the house.
Shout out to Chi Theta, Florida State University, the mighty Chi Theta chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
So he has a lot of gold boots.
Hop in the chapter in the frat. Hang out.
Okay. What is my favorite type of sandwich? For you, turkey.
Yes.
Turkey, lettuce, onion. Cheese. And maybe ranch.
Yeah, probably a little dab of ranch.
What's mine?
I would say ham sandwich.
Yeah. I eat the swine now.
Well, we don't eat a lot.
Like that. Yeah, we don't eat a lot of
Only
it.
on special days. But that ham. She love that ham.
And bacon.
Oh.
Ooh, we love bacon.
Oscar buy bacon.
What would I eat every day if I could? For you, okay, me.
You? Probably seafood if you could every day.
I could eat seafood every day.
I can see it
A different
because
type of seafood.
crab, a different type of crab leg. She can do snow crab, king crab, blue crab, whatever it is.
Bubblegum.
Yeah. Scrubbing the ground. Like,
got shrimp,
and shrimps, man. She loves crawfish.
Shrimp any kind
I
of
think the only thing you don't really eat are oysters.
I've started getting into oysters too, not the raw ones.
Yeah.
I still am trying to get into the raw ones, but mussels too. I actually started eating scallops because they cook them so much on Hell's Kitchen that we watch. So I tried them; they were pretty good. So yeah, if you could eat something every day, you would probably eat my baked chicken wings.
Oh my God, those are the best.
He has me cook them every Sunday, so I'm Southern. I'm like, okay, we have to have a Sunday dinner. He's like, I want wings. I'm like,
you gotta get a wife that can cook.
I want to make roast.
You can't cook. Ladies, get in the kitchen. You will get a man.
They say you're not supposed to tell women that.
Huh?
We old school though. We traditional. So hey,
men get in the kitchen too.
Yes.
But ladies,
he can cook from time to time.
Yeah, I throw downs in the kitchen. I can do a little something.
So yeah, if he would eat them wings, and for snack he would eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He's like a newborn baby when it comes to that. He has to have cereal before he goes to bed, like a breastfed baby, and he be knocked out on the couch.
One day you guys will meet my mother. She is literally 5 foot tall. I am 6'3".
Yes.
So if you guys want a formula to getting tall, get cereal every night. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
We kind of this is the next question. What's your favorite cereal? Oh, so is it Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Honey Nut Cheerios?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch any day of the week.
Okay.
Shout out to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You guys do a really good job. The cinnamon is just sparkled on every square somewhere.
Okay. Mine is Cinnamon Toast Crunch too. I love, or Fruit Loops. I can eat Fruit Loops dry. I can eat them with milk. So
I used to eat corn pops.
Like that?
Like as a snack throughout the day.
Yeah, that's what I did with Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Why you don't eat corn pops no more?
I mean, I'm more Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay. Favorite music? Well, that's easy.
For you, gospel.
Hey, it gets my day going. Every morning I have to get up with gospel music. And if I'm cleaning, I put my gospel on. Jesus give me that motivation to get stuff done.
Yeah.
For him, it's trap music.
Man,
I mean, I'm not saying the trap music of now. I'm talking about like Gucci Mane back in the day.
Young Jeezy. That's my favorite rapper.
Jeezy is his favorite rapper, and that kind of music for him.
Yeah, but I'm good with all types.
But then again, it's like alarm clock. We have to wake up every morning to Migos, Young and Wealthy, or
Handsome and Wealthy.
all of that mess. You see, I listen to my gospel.
Handsome and wealthy. Hey,
But my favorite rapper is Boosie.
Crazy.
Hey.
So that was another reason. I just love that she's able to kind of turn it on and off at times.
He's been calling me bougie for years, and then he found out Boosie was my favorite rapper.
Yeah,
he was
Boosie
like,
came on and she was jumping crowds. Like, wait a minute, hold on. Is this your?
Hey, Boosie.
Swerve right, swerve left.
Hey.
Shout out to Andre.
Everybody knows that that's my favorite rapper, if you know me.
Andre, he told me about Lil Boosie. We didn't know about him in Melbourne.
Right. Favorite sports team. So, okay, let me run down yours. Okay, college football, FSU, of course. And FAMU too.
Yes.
NFL. It's the Bears, and we're trying to get into being fans of the Bucks.
Yes, so
the home now it's like our home.
So I'm born in
team.
Chicago. Chicago Bears, bear down.
Yeah.
Love that team.
Yeah.
But we're doing that transition. You know that commercial that do my Bears family to my Buck family.
Yeah. So we're, our
transition.
kids will probably be Bucks fans. So we're trying to get into doing that. Maybe one day we'll get season tickets.
And Jameis Winston.
The games are fun. Yeah, Jameis Winston's from Florida State.
Yeah.
So
good transition.
Yeah.
Who else?
Oh, next one, basketball. The Bulls, of course.
Chicago.
And
Chicago. Michael Jordan, the best basketball player ever.
Yeah, that and
the GOAT.
Yeah, the Bulls. I mean, you try to. Sometimes, no, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, those are my time. I like the White Sox. If you know baseball.
Oh yeah.
The Cubs too. I root
that.
for them. But other than that, it is Florida State Seminoles, Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls.
Yes.
On it.
For me.
For you. So we actually, I'll tell you this, ladies, if you want to impress a man, run through all the colleges in a conference. She was able to name every college in the SEC. I was very impressed. Yeah. I know some of my homeboys and frat brothers that can't do that. But she was able to do it without any help. Which
Shout out to my dad. Growing up, we watched football.
Yeah. And
that was the thing. I'm a major daddy's girl, so we just.
The crazy thing is, her college team now is
#1. You got to say FAMU now. Come on.
Yeah, for #1, FAMU. They'll get on some games sometimes. I think they even had game day go there a couple times. We
sure did. We are the best HBCU in the land.
With the March of 100.
Yes, so that's my #1 team. I've grown up to go to those games. I mean, I was brainwashed from the very beginning. It was never a choice. So, I mean, of course, that's my #1 team. But
her competitive team, who she just found out maybe 2 weeks ago, because she loves New Orleans, and we love New Orleans. New Orleans is a place that we love to visit. Shout out to B-Mac. He's always our tour guide there. You guys will probably meet him one day too. Louisiana State University, LSU Tigers.
Yes. You should be happy. I mean, their colors are purple and gold.
Hey, I'm not mad at it. I really like Les Miles. We'll talk about that later. I know they got Ed Orgeron now, but hey. Yes. That's a good pick.
And I mean, it's a good team. Every time they go to game day at LSU, someone has a free Boosie sign. So I know we're meant to be, like.
And Jimbo Fisher came to LSU, so I'm not mad at that pick. As long as it's not Alabama.
So LSU, I will start cheering for them. I will
or UF.
Get some paraphernalia for them. That's going to be my, Division I team.
I'm going to take it to an LSU game.
Yes, I want to go. So yeah, NFL. We said the Bucks. Basketball. I actually play basketball, but I don't really like watching it. I'm not a big fan of that. But I'll go for any team in Florida. Florida first. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Next question. Who is my best friend? Oh gosh. So Walt is involved in a bromance with his beloved Steven Jackson.
Gotta say his first name, last name.
Yes. So Steve is his best friend. They are like inseparable. It's almost like Celie and her sister on Color Purple. So yes, that is his best friend.
When I moved from Chicago down to Melbourne, Florida,
that's when he met.
That's how I met Steven Jackson.
Who also is his line brother, who also is his front.
Yes.
So in line, if you don't know anything about like NPHC Greek life, you know, you have a line and you get a number. So
he was the 9 and I was the 10.
Yes. Yeah, so they are like this. I had to almost wonder, I'm like, gosh, is he ever gonna love me as much as he loves Steve? Hey Rosie, you know how I feel, girl.
That's my dog, man.
Who's my best friend?
You have a lot, but I would probably say Joy.
Yes.
And Shrez.
Yes. Well, are we not including family?
Oh, well, ultimately, I don't know. You can't really include that.
Yeah, my sister, of course, is my supreme best friend. And Mickey.
And Mickey.
And it's like
pretty much everyone in her bridesmaids.
Yes, my bridesmaids. Hashtag bridesmaids. They're the best. So
yeah, they were good. Yeah, but I would say inseparable.
Closest.
Kim.
Yeah, Kim. Yeah, but that's my sister. Yes, which y'all will meet through the videos.
That's fair.
Yeah, I know. Like it was only 2 of us. My mom said you better stick with each other, and I will protect her to the death of me. You hear me? I don't play about my sister.
We know that.
It got serious there, but serious. But nonetheless, what is something that you do that I wish you didn't?
Probably.
Wait, what is something that
I do that you wish I didn't do?
What is something that you do that I wish you didn't? What do you do that I wish you didn't do?
Sleep on the couch.
Yes, he falls asleep on the couch. I have to come get him. But if he's playing the game, he'll play it till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I've already gone to sleep. I have to get my beauty rest, and he would be out here sleep, and I'm like rolling over. I don't feel him. I'm like, get up. And then 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up. I'm like, here we go again. I hate that he does it. Something that I wish that for me, something I do, probably my my side seat driving, my passenger seat driving. Walt is a scary driver, and I have to tell him
I'm the most defensive, safe driver you will ever meet.
No, you be on GroupMe with the bros giggling, and it's like drive. I'm like, wake up!
I don't even try to text and drive. Don't text and drive.
He doesn't text, but he reads that GroupMe. He's in about 30 GroupMes with all them cues, and he has to read it all the time. And he be getting like, what's funny? What's the joke? No. And he does it while he's driving, or he's like gazing off into space.
I'm the most defensive driver you ever meet.
It's scary for me to panic.
But I'll tell you this, I've been in an accident, and knock on something. All right, but I'm very safe when it comes to driving. My seatbelt's always on. Shout out to Toyota for always reminding me.
Oh my gosh, these shout outs.
Hey, they tell me to put my seatbelt on. That's a good shout out.
Yeah, that thing does beep a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes. He hates that I tell him.
Well, hey, look, I'll tell you, I will get her.
So we gonna take, like, if we go on a road trip,
knock her out.
If we go on a road trip, people are like, let's go to brunch, cause you know I can. Okay, that's another thing. I love brunch. So he'll take me to brunch, and I'll be sipping the mimosas. I'm like, ooh, wait a minute, I'm buzzy, and I'll be in the car.
Sleep.
And then I wake up, I'm back in Tampa. So
yeah,
he likes to go to sleep.
Peaceful.
That's his tactic. He tried to take me to brunch.
Yeah.
What is my heritage? Well, we're both, okay, heritage. I am a Southern black girl. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Southern girl from Florida.
Somewhere.
He swears that I have.
They got so much beautiful wavy hair. It's crazy.
That black hair. This weave at the bottom, but you know, I got long hair. Y'all will see it eventually.
But yeah, my whole family is Jamaican.
Is that
the whole family, yeah. Yes. I'm first generation American.
Yes. But he doesn't have an accent. He doesn't speak patois. I want him to have an accent. I understand. But when he talks sometimes with his family, I can hear the accent.
Yeah, you got something you got to get used to. I wasn't born in Jamaica, so I'm Jamaican. So shout out to all the Jamaicans out there.
His family's great. They're like the Jamaican version of my family, because it's like a country family. We all got those traditional
Yeah, my mom's from the country, my dad is from the city.
Yeah.
Both Jamaicans.
So that's our heritage, I would say. I wish we kind of knew what country. Like, I want to do the ancestry thing, so I can find out.
Fun little thing we can do.
We should do that. Oh, you should know this. If you bake me a cake, what flavor is that cake?
Lemon. Right?
No, everybody knows I like yellow cake with chocolate
That's
icing.
what it is. Ain't
That
the
ain't
yellow
lemon.
cake?
It ain't lemon different.
Oh,
Is that what you meant?
That's what I meant. You know the yellow
Different.
cake.
You don't know, poor thing.
Yellow cake with the
Keep
chocolate.
seeing yellow.
Yeah, I see yellow. I thought it was lemon.
Yes,
So
that was our wedding. The cake that we cut into. Remember?
I thought it was.
It's not lemon.
Oh,
But it's
look, y'all gonna learn something about me.
Black folks call it yellow cake, but there's lemon is different. But
We call it lemon.
yellow cake.
If it's yellow, it's lemon.
It's not. No, those are two different flavors.
Gotcha.
Yellow. Y'all know what yellow cake is, which is that funeral, which is that church anniversary type.
Okay.
Yes, when you go and after the funeral, you go and the church has everything.
We know what you mean.
You don't know because it's different
Yeah.
than Southern folks.
With that chocolate frosting on top.
Yes.
Yeah, she likes it so much. So we just went up to Tallahassee. I'll tell why she's asking the other question. We just went up to Tallahassee for a 50th wedding anniversary. And we'll go a little bit deeper into that. But her grandmother cooked this yellow cake with frosting on it.
Chocolate icing.
And said, make sure Brittany gets this. She's really beautiful.
Hey, Grandma.
Love
She
her.
knows that that's my favorite cake. And all these younger great-grandkids started, now that's their favorite cake. But I'm like, she would have to divide it up in half and like slice it up for me and keep it to the side.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is it for us. So yeah, so I guess those are all of the questions that we have.
What do you mean? Was there a question?
Oh, the cake. You love chocolate cake.
Chocolate on chocolate.
Chocolate on chocolate.
I do
Double
ice cream
chocolate.
cake. Ice cream like.
You lactose intolerant.
But you know what I mean? Like I like that the covering to be
Oh, okay.
of
Okay.
some of the ice cream.
Yeah.
Oreo.
Yeah.
I used to love McFlurries, but the machines are always broke.
Yes. So those are all the questions that we have. Wow, that went by pretty fast. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look forward to more videos from us. As we said before, share it, comment, like, hit the, I think it's a bell if you want to get notified on when we do more content and more videos.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe and become members of the Small Squad,
Shout
which
out.
was also our hashtag for our wedding on
Yes.
social media. So we're excited for the journey. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll check you out next time.
It's a small world.